It's not even 8 o'clock yet.
Oh, I thought it said 20 to... But I guess it doesn't.
I wish I could sleep. I'd like to go to sleep and wake up and find out that I was still 17 and that the rest of my life had been a bad dream.
What would you do?
I wouldn't go to Harvard. I think I'd grow my hair long and join the Peace Corps.
Don't tell me that all along you've been stifling this burning desire to make the world a better place to live in.
And settle for my apartment. I've wrecked the relationship with Victoria. I haven't the slightst idea how to resolve it.
Listen, I'm sure that she'll understand that this is just a mix-up.
No, I wasn't talking about just tonight, but this will probably reinforce her feeling that I don't really love her, that I'm only interested in the money. It's not true. I care a great deal for Victoria and the baby.
What money are you talking about?
I meant my job. She feels that I'm trying to get ahead at the expense of the relationship.
And I'm sure that none of her resentment stems from the fact that you work with me.
Oh, it's no secret that she's jealous of you, Julia. I keep telling her how silly that is, that it's ridiculous to even think that anything could ever happen between us.
There was a time when maybe something could have happened, and maybe that's what her intuition is telling her.
When what could have happened?
Anything.
What are you saying?
What I probably should have said to you a long time ago. When I fell in love with you. Did you call us?
Well, I tried, but the line's dead.
Because it wasn't part of the plan. I had explained to you why I decided to have a child of my own. And you made a lot of fun at me, at my expense, about my failed relationships and how bad I was at picking the right guy to fall in love with. And I was determined that that was not going to happen again. So I mapped out this course for myself whereby I would have a child on my own. And heaven knows I'm the type of person who rarely deviates from my chosen course.
And that's why you didn't tell me? Because of some stupid plan that you'd worked out?
I didn't want to fall in love with you. You're obnoxious, overbearing, and egotistical, which are just a few of the reasons why I thought you'd be perfect to father my child. Because basically, I couldn't stand you. So I knew there wouldn't be any romantic complications, and then you had to go and complicate everything.
Wait, you're blaming this on me?
Yes. You brought me flowers, you arranged champagne dinners and candlelight. You made the whole thing so damn romantic that all of a sudden you were the only thing that I thought about. And those qualities that I despised in you were just garden variety defense mechanisms for a man who was tender and sensitive. And then I lost my objectivity, all of it. And before I knew it, I was...
What?
Vulnerable to you. And the feelings were stronger than any that I had ever felt before, which is what scared me the most.
So you said nothing? All that detachment, the cavalier attitude... that was all pretense?
I told you I was scared. And if I had said something and you shrugged it off by saying what a worthwhile person I was and how someday the right man would come along, I don't know if I could have stood that.
How do you know what I would have said?
I don't. But I think whatever you would have said at that time would have terrified me.
Well, I knew that something was wrong. Actually, I thought that you had somebody else. You denied so vehemently the chance for any feelings between us. Why didn't you tell me?
Because we had an agreement. And you were living up to that part of it, and anything else on my part would have been cheating or taking advantage. And I didn't want you to think that I had deliberately set out to trap you.
I never felt trapped by you.
Anyway, I decided that it'd be best just to go with my original plan, and considering the way things turned out, it's better that I did.
Why did you decide to tell me tonight?
I don't know.
Are you still in love with me?
Think I'd be able to say all these things to you if I were still in love with you?
No.
No, Mason, I'm not. I was just testing the waters, really. I mean, we work together in the same office and we're friends of a sort. And ever since the winter, there seems to be this unmistakable thing between us. And I thought maybe we could just, dismantle it and move on.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
That's probably a good sign.
We've never been this open with each other.
No argument.
You are having a baby together. I guess it's important these things are out in the open.
Well, I did my part.
What do you mean?
Well, we were living up to our agreement. Did you ever possibly feel the same way about me?
And was I in love with you?
If you want to put it that way.
Julia, I've had a lifetime full of feelings that nobody wanted to return. So when I'm told at the outset exactly what emotional involvement is going to be discouraged or even punished, then I try not to give any more than I'm asked to. I wish you had told me. Of course, it might have helped if I told you that you were more than just a contractual obligation. I thought you knew. I hoped you didn't. No, I hoped you did.
If we both weren't waiting for unmistakable signs from each other, all the while being very careful not to show any sign of it at all.
Things might have been a lot different.
People are funny, aren't they? We made a choice. And it seems like you love Victoria very much, and you are going to have a baby together.
You're going to have my baby. Why tonight?
What?
Why did you decide to tell me tonight?
I don't know, because it's 8 o'clock and I can't go to sleep. And because I just don't want to think about it anymore. I wanted to say it and get it out of my mind.
All right. Julia. I have to go back to Santa Barbara. I've got to get back to Victoria.
I know.